Hello, everyone. We are playing Paper Mario Thousand Year Door tonight. We're gonna continue where we left off from last time. And I did not do my audio check before stream, so I'm gonna turn the audio up a little bit. I think that's loud enough. Might not even need to turn the volume up. Alright, so that's what we're doing. So hey Zeno, hey Val. Ranked match. The fuzz. Oh shit, it's the fuzz. Before you take 20 HP of pain. Oh boy. That's how you do it. Fuck it, frame 1 yawn, I guess. Okay. Well, not really frame 1. Alright. So we got 3 different kinds of fuzzies here. So in the original Paper Mario, there were 3 kinds of fuzzies. There was a fuzzy, a forest fuzzy, and a beach fuzzy. I believe the green one there is a forest fuzzy, but that pink one is new. That, I think, is a flower fuzzy. But I can kill the first fuzzy first. That's green. Okay, it's just a green fuzzy, I guess. That's a green fuzzy. As you can see, it's a fuzzy, and it's green. Duh. Max HP is 5, attack is 3, defense is 0. This is similar to a normal fuzzy, so it replenishes its own HP as it sucks out ours. Ew. It's just the grossest thing ever. If you don't find that idea gross, seriously, there's something wrong with you. The main difference between this and the other fuzzies is that this one multiplies. You know? I bet this thing would look great sitting next to a gold fuzzy. Of course. Oh, bastard. That's a flower fuzzy. Huh, what a totally pretty fuzzy, don't you think? Max HP is 6, attack is 3, and defense is 0. This thing attacks by boinging in and sucking out FP. How uncool, we need FP. Once it charges up its own FP, it uses magical attacks. And to beat it before it does. Oh, I just got it. It's a flower fuzzy because it sucks your FP. Flower points. Duh! Hehe. Ow. I don't know the timing for this. Alright, so... fuck you and the horse you rode in on. I don't know if I can super guard that. See? No biggie. Why do they have to make Umbrella so cute? Ooh, 18 coins. Hey, those man.
Okay.
That was delayed. Holy shit, sound alerts. That was fucking delayed. Hey, you, Gonzalez. Jolene brought you a piece of cake. From a fan, I guess. That looks totally yummy. If you chow on that, I bet you can ride the sugar rush. Eat the cake? Heck yeah. Yeah, let's eat. Alright, we continue. The Magikoopa Masters. At least one special mode. Oh. Yeah. I can do that easily. Also, I don't know who saw on the Discord, but I have decided that I like Yakuza Kiwami 2 more than Yakuza 0. I was playing it again today. I finished the Fresh League with the Cabaret Club stuff. So the next time I play, I'm going to be working on Majima Construction. Trying to catch up on side stuff before I move on in the story. Yeah, it definitely feels better. It's a shame that there's only 2 Kiryu games on the Dragon engine. It's just 6 in Kiwami 2. Nothing against Kasuga's games. I think it's his name. Is his first name Ichiban or Kasuga? There's more. Oh, there is Gaiden and Ishin. I forgot about Gaiden. And I guess Ishin isn't really Kiryu. Oh yeah, Judgment uses it. Okay, so when I said Kiryu game, what I meant was not a JRPG, not Ichiban or Kasuga. I did forget about Judgment, and I will be playing Judgment. I don't know when, but I will be playing it. Ichiban, okay. Yeah, that's at the moment. That's just Yakuza 7 and Infinite Wealth. It's gonna be a while before I get to them. By the way, what Yakuza games on PS5? I know Lost Judgment got a weird kind of remaster thing for PS5 that also added in a couple extra arcade games. But did Like a Dragon, Yakuza 7, come out on PS5? Not sure. Okay. Yeah, because part of my playthrough of the Yakuza series will require us getting the PS5, at least for Gaiden and Infinite Wealth. Yakuza 7 Like a Dragon did come out on PS5. Okay. Fuck. Alright, so eventually my Yakuza series is going to come to my Yakuza playthrough is going to come to a halt until we get a PS5. I'm pretty sure Yakuza 7 was on PS4, but like, I might as well just get the might as well just get the PS5 version. Ew, my throat. Yeah, because I think Judgment came out after Yakuza 6. I think it was Yakuza 6, Judgment, maybe Yakuza 7, and then Lost Judgment. Because I know for a fact Lost Judgment is on both. It's just, it seems like Yakuza 7 is on both, and I actually wasn't aware there was a PS5 version until just now. Alright, so basically, after Yakuza 6, Xeno and I are going to have to get a PS5 unless I do Judgment before Yakuza 7. Lost Judgment also takes place in the same city as Like a Dragon and have cameos. Yeah, I was told if I'm going to play Lost Judgment, I should do it after Yakuza 7. Because the two games are somewhat tied together. But I'm going to do Judgment and Lost Judgment after Infinite Wealth. I was going to do Ishin and the Judgment games after Infinite Wealth. And as part of that, I'm going to go the extra mile and watch at least the original anime for Fist of the North Star, so I can get the Fist of the North Star game. Because that's basically a Yakuza game. It's just it's Fist of the North Star instead of Yakuza. And I've seen that one. I know it's pretty good. But I've been wanting to watch Fist of the North Star for a while anyways, so that just gives me an excuse to do it. That's a red Magikoopa. It's a Koopa wizard dressed in red. Max HP is 7, attack is 4, and defense is 0. Besides using offensive magic, it can also use magic to boost attack and defense. When it's alone, this wizard will use magic to multiply. The fact that you can't tell which is the real one after it multiplies is super annoying. I have to say though, that shade of red is definitely not its color. That looks a little bit more orange to me. I'm gonna do this. Because I know what special move I'm going to use. Okay, well, that's fine. I just need to hit this guy's once. Because I'm going to use Earth Tremor. It's really the only offensive special move I have. I forgot to use the stylish thing. And if I'm going to use it, they need to be... it doesn't deal more than 6 damage if I get everything right. So they need to have at least 6 HP. They need to have less than 7 HP for me to hit them. Or kill them. Antibiotic Factor is on sale, only $5 off. How much is it normally? I could spend a little bit of money right now. I'm trying not to, because I'm waiting for the summer sale. 25. Yeah, not worth it for me. Tempting, but not worth it. I can get a lot more. So I am going to be taking part in the summer sale, but there's only really 2 games and a DLC that I plan on getting. What else I get depends on how good the prices are. I am definitely getting Max Payne 3. Because it's just... the summer sale is happening sooner, it's just easier if I get that than streaming it from console. And it works fine on the Steam Deck, so I have no reason not to. Also, since I'm very unlikely to replay it, it means I don't have to leave it installed when I'm done. And I don't have a copy sitting around that I want to get rid of. And the other game is going to be Monster Hunter World. And Iceborne. I don't know what else I'm going to get. Which one is Forza Horizon 4? Is that... like, what console was that on? Or what platform? I actually saw an article earlier. I didn't read it, but I scrolled past it. That Forza Horizon 4 was, like, the best Forza game or something. Xbox? Well, yeah, I meant which Xbox. I don't know the difference between any of the Forza games. I just know that there's the Forza series and there's the Forza Horizon series. And they're numbered differently. One series. Okay. Also on Steam. If it goes on sale during the summer sale, I might snag it. If it's an Xbox One game, it's probably a few years old by now, so I could probably get it for a good price. It gives me another racing game on Steam. I don't have enough new ones. I want more racing games on Steam. It's already on sale for 80% off. Wait, how much is it? $12 for base, $20 for ultimate. It's only an $8 difference. How long is the sale good for? Because, it's actually very tempting. tomorrow, but might be on sale. Did you mean might be on sale during the summer sale? Oh, every sale ends tomorrow. Interesting. Okay. I'll think about it. I'm definitely not getting it tonight, I can tell you that much. That's a white Magikoopa. It's a Koopa wizard dressed in white. Max HP is 7, attack is 4, and defense is 0. It attacks with magic and can replenish its allies' HP. Gotta hit it first, huh? Oh, this also says that it'll use magic to make copies of itself when it's all alone. Which is totally annoying, because then you can't tell the real deal from the copy. Excuse me. Sorry, I just ate recently. Oh, that's probably bad. Is that a how dare you for the burp or for the, eating? That's a green Magikoopa. It's a Koopa wizard dressed in green. Max HP is 7, attack is 4, and defense is 0. It has magic attacks, can also use magic to make itself or its allies electrified or invisible. Oh, and this also says it'll use magic to make copies of itself when it's all alone. Which is totally annoying, yada yada yada. Alright, I am just going to Earth Tremor these bitches. Because that red Magikoopa is starting to scare me. You know, that notification just reminded me I should get Burnout Paradise on sometime. Forza Horizon does take up 110 gig though. Okay, that could potentially be a deal breaker. At least for right now. Well, no, I could still get it just to have it. I mean, it's going to be delisted, so. It's a big game since it's kind of an open world racing game. I mean, just because I buy a game doesn't mean I need to have it installed at the moment. I could actually install it if I uninstall Baldur's Gate 3, but I'm holding on to Baldur's Gate 3 for right now because my other girlfriend and I started a playthrough of it together. But we only did the one session. So I am waiting to hear back. I have been asking her if we're ever going to continue it. And as far as I know, we are, once her work schedule eases up a little bit. Or maybe it was when she's done with Yakuza Infinite Wealth. Or buy a removable SD drive. Well, I mean, Baldur's Gate 3 is on my SD card. Now, I could get a bigger one. Because my plan for the Steam Deck was to get a 1 terabyte SD card to put in it. And Soro did buy me one, but it ended up being a dud. Because apparently SD cards have the higher capacity SD cards have a decent production fail rate or something. And we'll just up and fucking die for no reason. Like, right off the bat, I mean. They just won't work the first time. So I used my old 500 gig that used to be in my Switch. So the solution, the easy solution, technically, is to get a bigger SD card. But I've been hesitant to simply because someone already tried that and that happened. Yeah. It's the only time it's ever happened for me, and Soro... I told Soro to talk to me after stream so I could pick out the SD card, and she bought it without checking with me first, and she bought one that I would not have bought myself. So it could possibly have been avoided if she let me pick out the card myself. But it is what it is. Because there's really only one kind of SD card I'm ever going to buy for myself or anyone else, and that's not what she bought me. But, you know, what happened happened. She got her money back, so it's fine. And I did have a backup card, so I'm just using the backup. Okay, what is it? About Tree Fetty. I hate this guy. Yeah, I guess I'm reading this. What voice was I doing for him? Doug Dimdome, I think. Whoa, another fighter storming in, screaming his full head off about something. Gonzalez has a lot of foes, folks. Some don't even know his name. Will he live? Word on the street was that some mustache doofus was in Glitzville. Looky here. Talk about perfect timing. And now all these folks get to watch me murderize you. Oh my god, he said murder. Oh, he said murderize. Didn't remember I can jump on his head? I am gonna destroy you, and I have witnesses. Excuse me. I am at half health. That's Bowser. What's he doing here? My mind just blew a fuse. Max HP is 30, attack is 3, and defense is 1. It's uglier than I expected. It's got a poisonous bite, so watch out. It'll make your HP decrease gradually. I know what fucking poison is. Also, if he ground pounds you, you won't be able to use one of your commands. Just focus your attention on beating him down, Mario. Owie. Think Coops is my best bet. Enough. Yep, partners aren't affected by poison, dumbass. Uh-oh. God, that took out 6 members of my audience. Oh, well, I expect nothing less from you, Mario. Figures you'd get some licks in. Uh-oh. Alright, I was hoping to eat as him, but whatever. I don't have any hot dogs with me. Okay. I'll just eat this. No, no! I forgot it. I forgot the cursor highlights whoever is in front first. Yes, thank you, Lizard Man. Thank you for your input. Hate roulettes. Fuck it. Well, it's gonna heal and everything. I think my HP and FP are good for right now. I'm gonna do BP. Mario became a B-list star. Next battle, Mario's crowd and stage will get bigger. Oh, that's our Gonzalez. He don't even bat an eye when some fool ambushes him. Tough. You're too tough, son. You're only gonna get tougher. Stay tuned, folks. Till next time, everyone. See ya. I feel like I'm quite loud right now. I should do something about that if I'm just gonna keep doing it. A whole 19 coins. Woo. Is that King Bowser? What's he doing here? That kind of freaks me out. I don't think there's anything I should do yet. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna save. While I'm here. I believe back here there is a hot dog somewhere. There it is. So you're telling me that you have no idea who got inside? What do we pay you for? I'm awful sorry, Miss Jolene. I heard a noise in there, but I couldn't find nothing. Fine. Leave the rest of this matter to me. Go back to your post. Listen to me carefully. Do not ever tell anyone of this or I'll have your job. You! Mr. Gonzalez, this is highly inappropriate. What business do you have here? Please, I must ask you to stay out of places where you have no business being. Give me a hot dog. I don't remember that being there in the original. What rank am I? Crawdaddy. I hate that name. Avoid using jump. That's fine. I can't really jump on them anyways. So, like, is this guy normal or something? You're normal? I am absolutely not normal. Thank you very much. That's a Dark Claw. Nice! What a ghastly looking spear thrower. Max HP is 20, attack is 6, and defense is 0. Wow, that's some serious attack power. You don't want to jump on it if its spear is pointing up, because that would hurt. For a run-of-the-mill spear tosser, he sure looks like he's got a point to make. Shut up. Oh! Alright, well that would have been helpful. Yeah. Got him. Ooh, 20 coins. Don't mind if I do. Over there. Go to the telephone booth out on the pavilion. Oh, it's from X again, huh? Telephone booth? Pavilion? Seeming outside. You ever seen a phone booth? Oh, we better go look around. Ew, excuse me. I have, 3 BP. Alright, I want Piercing Blow. And yeah, I'll take Quake Hammer for right now. So the main difference between this game and the original Paper Mario... Oh, hi. Gonzalez! Good timing, you pudgy little punk. Uncle Rockhawk's got some advice for you. If you keep stealing the spotlight from me, you're gonna enter a world of horror, hurt. I can speak English. Quit making such a splash if you value your puny life. Hey, who does that guy think he is threatening us? Wait, threatening us? Maybe that hate mail came from Rockhawk. Well, one way or the other, we need to be really careful from now on. Thank you for the Luigi Lizardman. Oh, select us the same thing as start. Interesting. Suppose I could have brought up the partner ring. There's a great Gonzalez poster. Hello, how did I not get that before? How the fuck did I not see that? Storage key. Sunny with a chance of more sun. It's above the clouds, stupid. I didn't know about that line. Fuck. Go to the storage room next to Grubba's office. What the heck is this guy's problem? The storage room? I mean, does he think we need the exercise? This dude is really cheesing me off. Yeah, I can actually do a Yoshi voice. Why am I not doing my Yoshi voice for Yoshi Kid? Yoshi no likes meatballs. I've been able to do a Yoshi voice since I was a kid. Why am I not doing the Yoshi voice for him? What's wrong with me? I don't even know how I've been able to do that. I've just been able to do it for a long time. Look at your face. I do not look like a Yoshi. Oh, we meet again, you husky mustache hunk, you. Stop. Are you a friend of Gonzalez? I didn't know he hung out with crooks. And you look like one. Security was talking about noises in here. Did you make noise while you stole stuff? Yeah, then what's that dumb guy in the corner, huh? Pay no attention to the man in the corner. Oh, please, no one heard me. I'm the best mouse burglar of all time. I'm silent. It's quite obvious that someone else must have been monkeying about in here. Whatever. But you are a thief, right? Hush. All you need to know is I've taken what I've needed, and I'll be on my way. As for the rest, help yourself to whatever you like. And now we must part again, my sweet mustache man. Why does everyone in this game think Mario is a hunk? It's called a kiss. I heard about those things. I'm jealous. And I pronounce that with SH. Only you get it? I almost forgot, my sweet. This arena holds many secrets, you know. You should be very careful lest you end up like one of those poor souls upstairs. And with that, goodbye, my delectable hunk of cheese. We shall meet again. Manifesting you getting strep throat, by the way. Wow, you don't like my Yoshi voice? Well, she took off, huh? What was that kiss like? I gotta get me one of those. Hey, but what do you think she meant about somebody being upstairs, huh? What, you don't like my Yoshi voice? Find the switch to reach the attic from X. The switch? So there's supposed to be a switch up here? In here? I'm using the switch right now. Charge P. PP. Give. Shit. Fuck. Oh my god. I'm just... Okay, so... Interesting. So... In most 2D games, especially older ones, you can sometimes stand on a platform as long as there's still a pixel of you on it. That's especially true for Mega Man, where it's hilarious. In this, it looks like this point is the furthest Mario can stand on it. HP plus P. They didn't find hide or hair or nobody in the storage room, is that what you're saying? Yes, Mr. Grubba, it appeared to be secure. Don't worry about it, sir. I've taken the necessary precautions. It's most likely just a rat or something. Well, no big deal either way. Ain't nothing in there we'd miss too much anyway. Thanks for staying on top of this, Jolene. Hey, and by the way, any word on King K? I'm afraid we still don't know the whereabouts of King K, Mr. Grubba. And so, I deleted his spot in our roster, per regulations. Blitzpit no longer has any official connection to KP Pete, aka King K. I have, of course, taken the same steps with all fighters who have gone missing. Oh, fighters sure have been going missing a lot lately. That's the 5th this year. What in darnation's going on? I haven't heard some security agent saying the pit's cursed. I doubt that, sir, but I certainly don't understand the disappearances. Well, for the time being, tell the other fellas that King K headed on home for a spell. Word gets out about missing fighters. Sure ain't gonna be good for business, no siree. Nasty rumors have a way of sending folks running in the hills, know what I mean? I understand completely, Mr. Grubba. I'll take care of everything, sir. You know, Jolene, you're a dang fine manager, but you just plumb disappear sometimes. Gotta know, where in the world do you go, darling? That's... Mr. Grubba, I know you're my boss, but I don't believe that's any of your business. Easy, didn't mean to pry now. How about this then? Heard of the Crystal Star? No, I've never heard of such a thing, Mr. Grubba. Okie dokie. Well, I appreciate your time, Miss Jolene. Go ahead and run along now, you hear? Oh, but this ain't fun. How do you do? Seems like good fighters are a dying breed. That wild child Gonzalez is just about the only draw I still got around here. Oh, Gonzalez, whoa. Did you hear that? That was a grand missing, dude. That ain't cool. Was I talking about King K, the minor leaguer? I thought he retired. Hey, somebody up there? Squeak! Oh, Nelly. There's a little old mouse. Hey, I'm thinking something's up there a-peeping. Gotta relax. Take some yoga classes or something. Yeah, well, back to the ring. Oh, man. We dodged a bullet there. Hey, did you hear that guy blabbing about the Crystal Star? That Jolene lady acted pretty guilty when he let that one slip out. Eh, whatever. But now we better bail before somebody finds us up here. Yep. Alright. Let's see here. Good. Alright. That's what I thought. And 3. Hamma, Bama, and Flare. Let my partner do the fighting. Okay. That should be fairly easy with Yoshi Kid. The Big Bad Brute Bros just made the Big Bad Beetleborgs theme play in my head. So, I didn't grow up watching Power Rangers, I grew up watching Big Bad Beetleborgs, or at least the VHS tapes of them. I wonder if that ever came out on DVD or Blu-ray. Of course I did. What's that supposed to mean? Got a hammer bro, a fire bro, and a boomerang bro. That's a hammer bro. You know him. He throws hammers, hence the name. Max HP is 7, attack is 4, and defense is 1. When his HP drops and he thinks he's in trouble, he'll toss a hammer barrage. Nothing about these guys has changed. They're tough as ever, so brace yourself. Dang, this book always skips the important stuff. How do they carry endless hammers? Oh, that hits twice. That's a fire bro. This relative of the hammer bro spits out fire. Max HP is 7, attack is 3, and defense is 1. If you get hit by a fireball, you might catch on fire, so guard well, okay? When his HP gets low, he gets desperate and totally starts attacking like a fiend. That one's really hard to block. That's a boomerang, bro. This relative of the hammer bros prefers boomerangs. Max HP is 7, attack is 2, and defense is 1. He attacks twice with his boomerangs, on the way out and on the way back. When his HP starts getting low, he fights all the harder. Prepare for multiple attacks. Hit it. Shit. Ow. There we go. There we go. 22 coins. This is your last warning. Stop snooping around about the Crystal Star. If you don't, you'll suffer the same fate as the others who have gone missing. This guy really needs to take a chill pill. He sure knows a lot, though. He's going on about the Crystal Star, the missing fighters, all that stuff. I tell you what, we find this guy, we'll have all the answers we need. Who is this psycho? Chomp Country. Avoid using any special moves. Did they remove the poison cake? Ah, here it is. Just wondering when that was going to show up. Pardon me, Mr. Gonzalez. Another gift arrived from one of your admirers. I'll just leave it over here, if that's okay. Do with it what you will. This is not good cake. This is, in fact, bad cake. Chomp Country. That's a red chomp. It's a rabid, red, biting, chewing, chomping fool. Max HP is 6, attack is 5, and defense is 3. Its attacks are so powerful, we could be in a world of hurt if we don't beat it fast. Which is why it's really, really annoying that its defense is so high. Its HP is pretty low, though, so it seems so items and special moves might just work. Just look at that color. Think someone painted it after it fell asleep at a party? Alright. Nearing the end of the chapter, everyone. Only took an hour. 24 coins. By the way, Gonzalez, you see the dude on the floor back here? Body. When. No. Stupid. Cake. Hate cake. Never eat cake again. Is that cake poisoned? Yeah, it must have been. If we didn't, it would be all banged up like that guy. Excuse me. Now, I can't have cake, or at least not too much of it, because cake actually upsets my stomach, which is really unfortunate, because I love red velvet cake. I actually really like cake, but I just can't have it. Not too much of it, at least. I do like pie, though. Coopinator. Void swapping partners out. Alright. Not with cake too, except cheesecake. I've never had cheesecake. I want to try cheesecake and I want to try carrot cake. That's a Dark Coup Patrol. This guy's just totally oozed toughness, don't you think? Max HP is 25, attack is 5, and defense is 2. After your charge is up power, its next attack will be devastating. Try to survive it. It's almost like those red eyes are there to warn you just how tough it is. Or maybe it just doesn't get much sleep. Okay. Uh-oh. Incredible. Got him. You have a good amount of cheesecake and feel fine, they always prefer New York style. I'm gonna try cheesecake. See, I don't have much of a sweet tooth anymore. I like having things for dessert, but they don't necessarily need to be overtly sweet. I like some sweet things, but I just don't have the sweet tooth that I used to. I used to go crazy for like chocolate and candy. But now I could really take it or leave it. I do like ice cream though. Ice cream is good, especially in the summer. Culver's ice cream, or frozen custard, is divine. Hey, that's another mail. What do you think? Our ex-friend or the Haterator? Haterator. So, give me a sec here. I gotta check the weather. More specifically, the temperature. Yeah, it's the temperature's supposed to drop tonight. Looks like I can still have my AC on for a bit longer. Remove the Great Gonzalez posters in the lobby. Oh, Hex again, huh? Okay. Still don't trust this guy, but I guess maybe it's a clue. Something's behind your posters in the lobby, huh? Alright, I guess we gotta head to the lobby then. Main weakness is carb stuff like noodles and such. Carbs are pretty good. What is my main weakness? I guess it would be umami or savory things. Specifically garlic and onions, but it could be more than that. I like noodles, I like rice, I like dumplings, I like pierogi, I like fried chicken. I just like savory things, really. I keep forgetting sometimes that savory is in fact a flavor. Got a storage key. Go to the second floor of the storage room. I don't think I need flurry anymore. These guys are the worst guards.
Whoa! You gotta be kidding me. Bandy Andy and King K.
Gonzalez, listen to me, and don't get near the ring when no one is around.
Come on, check it off, buddy. What do you mean don't go near the ring?
Oh, he's just dead. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Gonzalez, you see that? That was Jolene. This is craziness. What is going on in here?
Having a very serious conversation. I'm doing a Yoshi voice. Oops, I think my mic scraped against my shoulder. Well, it's off this rock hog. Well, guess what? Your next match is the title match. Oh wee, darn tootin', you're up against the champ Rock Hawk. Now I want to see a fair and exciting match, so don't you let me down now, you hear? Now listen, son, in this battle there are no conditions. You fight that champ with every trick and technique you got. Now get in there and win yourself a championship. You guys ready? Oh, that's right, I remember this now.
What up, dude? Where are you heading? I know the way to the arena.
Yeah, you go this way this time because it's a special match.
Hey, hold up, meathead. This doesn't seem right.
You two wait here.
Hey, this ain't the ring. It's a minor league locker room, and it's empty. That guy said to wait, but dude, we're missing our title bout. This stinks.
Now for today's main event, the top dog in the Major League, the Great Gonzalez, is finally going to throw down with the champ, the one, the only, Rock Hawk. First to enter the ring, the Golden Grandstander, Rock Hawk. What about? That's a yawn. Oh, doggies. Champ, how you feeling, son? Your challenger's a handful. He don't want a handful of this. There's only one champ, and it's me. Hey, hon. Fun fact, in Spanish, he's called Hawk Hogan. Yeah, I've actually been telling people that. It's really funny. I wonder if they kept that. Because he's only called Hawk Hogan in the Spanish translation, I think. Even if this Gonzalez voice ever shows up, what's it gonna do, huh? Nothing. Hell yeah, brother. Well, the Great Gonzalez made it to the top of the majors faster than anyone ever. He even got up there faster than you did, champ. What do you got to say about that? What do I have to say? Thibeth. That's what. Who cares what this guy did to a bunch of chumps? Because now he gets rocked. I'm not doing a Hulk Hogan impression. I can't. I can't.
Okay, that is it. Nobody's coming for us, man. Hear me? Let's go kick some tail.
It's called Gold Hawk, and the original is Japanese. Interesting.
Aw, weak! Some punks locked us in. We're trapped in here.
And now for our challenger, the merciless executioner, the Great Gonzalez. All the fallen, folks. What the hell's going on? What happened to the Great Gonzalez? I'll tell you what happened. He fears the rock. Gonzalez. That's how it's spelled. Oh yeah, throwing dogs in the river. What the hell? Oh wait, what a stupefying development, folks. The Great Gonzalez will turn yellow in head. Yeah, turn yellow in head for the hills like a dog. I tell you what, folks, if he don't show up soon, he's going to forfeit the match.
Man, this is the worst. I'm gonna forfeit our match if we don't show. We gotta break out of here, man. Right now.
Unintended scene in Mr. Nanny starring Hulk Hogan. I see. Oh, Han, I don't think you were here for the Yoshi kid. I named him after you. He's the wrong color, though. You know, when he was riding a motorcycle, somebody in the background was seen throwing a dog in the river, but they oddly, instead of reshooting, just kept it in. Hope the dog was okay, at least.
I have so much respect for plumbers now. Hey, this is the Major League locker room. Let's get RogueSpyke.
It was a big dog? Okay.
The moment you've been waiting for, folks. The great Gonzalez just entered the arena. Looks like we made it, dude. And the crowd is loving us. We are stars, baby. Come on, let's go lay the smackdown on that big chicken.
Chicken. He's a plumber.
Just listen to this crowd hoot and holler for the challenger, Great Gonzalez. Will his hammer hurt and harm me enough to rock the RogueSpyke socks?
Say that 5 times fast.
Now, at long last, the battle to end all battles is here. Let's keep it clean, boys. I want a good, clean fight. Now let's get it on.
10 points if you get the reference. They're not confirmed, but some thought it looked like the guy was trying to teach it to swim.
Alright, Gonzalez, we're fighting the champ. I'm so fired up.
Wimp should have stayed locked up, safe and sound.
What kind of trash talking are you doing now? Wait, did you get that security guard to lock us in the locker room?
You darn right I did. I also sent you the poison cake suckers. That's what happens when you mess with me, baby. You meet the pain train.
So you're the coward who's been sending nasty emails about the Crystal Star.
Huh? I have no idea what you're babbling about now. What's a crystal star? No, wait. I don't care. I may not play exactly fair, but I got skills, punks. And now, you're about to meet them all, baby. Prepare to be rocked. I will not kill him with this. Wow. That's RogueSpyke. He flips, flaps, and slaps. That's what the book says. Max HP is 40, attack is 4, and defense is 0. He's really good at aerial maneuvers, but other than that, he's pretty meh. One thing you should know is that RogueSpyke never fights above the board. Carelessness leads to lifelessness, you know. Ow and ow. Ah, shit. Not too shabby. You're better than I thought. This may actually be fun. Don't get your head swelled up, though. So you got a ways to go. Check this out. Time to rock. Ow. Was not paying attention. This guy's not really all that hard. I probably should have just guarded instead of trying to fish for a super guard. Man, you're kind of annoying. How dare you turn the rock back on the hawk? I should have just taken care of you before the battle. I'm getting lazy, I guess. Well, since it's come down to this, I guess I've got no choice but to. One person can hit him. Ah, well, it just begun to rock. No, Rockhawk, the champ, the undefeated master, lost to such losers. You're... Folks, I feel like my eyes just popped out of my head. We got ourselves a miracle. Technique versus technique. Raw power versus raw power. Clash of superhumans. Folks, this is truly, honestly, without question, no doubt, absolutely, the most legendary, amazing, improbable, history-making bout of all time. And the victor in this match for the ages was the Great Gonzalez. Congratulations, Gonzalez. You're the champion, son. Get the champ's belt. Yay. Over my hand, folks. The new Glitz Pit champ, the Great Gonzalez. Well, you finally did it, son. Today's your first day as the new champ. Jolene, hand him the fight money. Here's a fight money of 100 coins, Mr. Gonzalez. 100 smackaroos. Tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and get you set up in the champ's room right away. Mr. Jolene, be a peach and show Gonzalez here the champion's room, okay? Absolutely, sir. Well then, Mr. Champion, would you follow me, please? I am just craving tacos right now. We have more tacos for me to eat, but I can't have them until I'm done streaming. Congratulations again, Mr. Champion. From now on, this is where you'll stay. It's your room now, so make yourself at home. You will use the terminal as you always have, of course. Will there be anything else? Well then, have a nice day, Mr. Champion. Mario, darling, we've finally done it. We beat that lout. But dare say that chicken truly had no clue about the crystal star. We're still in dire straits as far as the real one goes. Wherever could it be? Oh my, Mario, darling. I do believe I hear a voice coming from somewhere. Might it be a ghost? Oh, I almost swooned. That mailbox SP is going to be the death of me. Discover the true nature of the ghost. So if that's to be believed, there really is a ghost. That's rather unsettling. Eat. Yes, I do want to rest in the bed. Oh, the carpet. Oh my god, that's such a cool detail. Oh, that's so cool.
We're in the air duct, right? There's a lead.
Yeah. Well, that's in perfect condition as usual. Yep, as long as I got that baby working for me, this old body ain't never gonna get weak. But I wanna have to watch my tootsies here for a little bit. Just let that King K idiot walk in on me when I was with that. Yeah, I can't shake the feeling that Jolene and Gonzalez are onto me. Well, guess I'll burn that bridge when the time comes. I'll just disappear. Yep, just like I did to them others. Like I did to Prince Mush, the first champ.
Yeah, folks, it's Grandpa. So he's behind all those missing fighters?
Better log this room up tighter than the peanut butter jar at the squirrel convention. I'll just go ahead and hide the paper relating to that in the desk drawer. There we go. You know what though? Since I'm thinking aloud here, good fighters ain't nothing to mess with. Even Rockhawk lost to Gonzalez. So champ might have to disappear pretty soon, for my sake.
I think he's gone. Let's check out that desk drawer of his. Oh, bingo! I bet that's a paper old Grabblehead. Check it out, Gonzalez. Yow! A machine under the ring using a crystal star? These are the blueprints. Don't know what the rest of this nerd talk says, but I think the crystal star powers it. If this paper's right, then the machine can suck the power out of people. Yuck! Oh, crud. I think that King Kang Bandy Andy got all drained or something? Great galloping gulpits! How in tarnation did you get in here, son? Oh, slap me and call me a sassafras. You're staring at my secret paper, too. Shut up! You make me sick. Why'd you train King K and Bandy Andy, huh? Oh, Nelly, this ain't good. After him, Gonzalez.
The suck machine. Yeah, pretty much. Gotta say, y'all are a couple of slack-jawed idiots sniffing around my business. Did you know my big secret? I'm afraid you're gonna have to take a little old dirt nap. Sorry, a sec. Got an itch.
Gonzalez, up there! That's the Crystal Star, right?
How'd you like my machine? Pretty dang nice, huh? Yep, I've been sucking power from fighters with this baby. Slurp. You're darn tootin', and you know why? Because it keeps my bod forever young, son.
You're such a scumbag. You're gonna pay for losing a Crystal Star like that.
Oh, just shut your traps now. I'll use my Crystal Star however I dang please. Check this out. Muscle up. Macho Grubba.
Yow, Grubba boofed up.
Oh wee, I'm gonna smoosh you guys into guacamole and snack on your energy too. Macho. I'm a powerhouse now, you pestering little pieces of prairie piffle. So long as I have this here machine, my body'll be rough, tough, and ultra buff.
That's right, Gonzalez. I'm ready to cheer this dude up and spit him out.
Can't flee this fight. So this guy you want to take out as quickly as possible. Because most of his attacks are him buffing himself. That's Macho Grubba. He's Grubba all souped up on Crystal Star power. Max HP is 60, attack is 4, and defense is 0. His attack pattern is simple. First he increases the number of times he can attack, then he powers himself up with all sorts of wild power-upping moves. So it's pretty important to pay close attention to how he's powered himself up. The honest thing about this musclehead is that he was just regular old Grubba a moment ago. Guess the Crystal Stars really are powerful. Oh yeah, keep it spicy. You know I love a good tussle, Gonzalez. Keep on scrapping, son. Of course, it ain't gonna do you much good in the end. That's an attack buff. He shouldn't be able to hit me right now. Another attack buff. Hell. It's like a... Shit! We're just finishing up the Glitzville chapter. Not too shabby, Gonzalez. You got showmanship, and that's golden bit. Yeah, you got showmanship, and that's gold in this biz. Well, this here battle's just getting started. It's time I showed you some real moves. Back in the day, I had so many rump-kicking moves, they had to make some illegal. Oh boy. Oh dear. Huh, they actually landed. I ain't finished yet, Gonzalez. Ain't over till it's over. That's the way it goes in combat sports, son. Now let me tell you something. Fortune's gonna smile on me in the end, punk. Oh, defense is boosted, you say? Well, what if I just did this? Yes. Gotcha. Damn, I am straight rolling in dough. $531 reduced right there. I think it's about time for an FP upgrade. No, how'd this happen? How could a perfect bod like mine lose to such a schlub? Oh, great, Gonzalez. Great fight there, son. Great fight. Ugh. Mr. Champion. No, I mean, Mario. Please allow me to offer my earnest thanks for defeating that foul grubba.
Jolene!
I really have to apologize. I'm so sorry that I had to get you involved. But you must understand. I had to learn the truth about this arena by any means. Let me tell you everything. I had a little brother once by the name of Mush. He'd have done anything for me. Our family was always poor, so he became a fighter here to support all of us. but it suddenly went missing one day. Our family was inconsolable. I suspected foul play, so I got hired on as the manager and investigated in secret. As I looked for clues about my brother, I accidentally saw Mr. Grubba transform. Seeing what I was up against, I almost gave up hope. And then you appeared. So I decided to secretly guide you.
Aha! So our ex-buddy was...
Correct. It was me. Once I saw you fight, I knew you were the only one who could challenge Grubba. Now, sir. No, not sir. Grubba. I want answers right now. What did you do with my precious little brother? You know exactly what I'm talking about. The first champion, Prince Mush.
Prince Mush, he discovered the secret of my power-sucking machine. I had him disappear. Any which way you look at it, he ain't around these parts no more.
No. I suspected as much. Oh, poor sweet Mush.
Oh yeah, I thought she was kind of mean, but turns out she was just worried for her brother. Wow, check it out, Gonzalez, the Crystal Star.
Whoa. Is this... Am I back in the Glitz Pit? Mush! Oh, is that really Eustace? What are you doing here? I was just... Hey there, Mush. It's okay. It's all over. Finally.
Is that what Crystal Stars can do?
Now, Mario, the Crystal Star is yours.
Wow, are you sure? It's okay if we just take it?
It's better that you have it, so that nothing like this will ever happen again.
It's on you, Gonzalez. Nab it, dude.
Got item! Star Power is now forward, and Mario learned the special move Power Lift. Glitzville's seamy underside was a dark, dangerous place seething with conspiracy. With the help of the lovely Miss Jolene, Mario revealed Grubba's true identity, and acquired the third Crystal Star by defeating the monstrous Macho Grubba. Grubba had used the power of the Crystal Star to run his power draining machine. What other hidden powers might these strange and mystical items possess? Peach time. Belda. Tell me, what good are you? You still haven't taken care of that Mario character. Well, yes, sorry, but only because he's tougher than we thought at first. You do understand we X-Nauts must open the 1,000-year door first, do you not? Well, rest assured that I will definitely nail him next time. We have prepared a weapon that will bring him to a quick and certain end. I trust your words, though I rapidly lose my patience. Just leave it to us, sire. That's away, my lovelies. Marilyn, Vivian. Go. Vivian, my beloved. No doubt about it. I'm officially bored. That's a yawn. These awful X things haven't been back to ask about the map. Maybe they don't care about it anymore? Oh my, that must be Tech again. And first I got a shower. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Nintendogs lately. Specifically the previous one, Nintendogs plus Cats. If there are like 2 IPs that Nintendo could bring back for the Switch 2, I want to see Nintendogs and Tomodachi Life come back. How refreshing. I feel like a new princess. Might start playing Tomodachi Life again as well. It's been a hot minute. A few years, actually. Alright, Tech, what you got for me this time? Hello, Princess Peach. You always call me in without warning, Tech. What is it this time? I apologize. I would like you to go to where Sir Grotus is and ask him something. What? What do you mean, go ask? I recently obtained specific information that brought an issue to my attention. You are the main computer here, right? Why is there anything you don't know? I am unable to know things that are not entered in my CPU or otherwise recorded. That is why I want to know what Sir Grotus is thinking about this issue. But even if I try to go see him, they'll catch me and send me back to the room. That is true, but you will find the soldiers' room 1 floor up. Take the elevator. Once there, please obtain a soldier's uniform and change into it, avoiding detection. You will go see Sir Grotus looking like a soldier. You mean I'll be disguised? I imagine you won't take no for an answer, will you? You imagine correctly. Alright, fine, I guess. Oh, so what do you want me to go ask Grotus? I want you to ask. Why in the world would Tech want me to go ask about that? Sure is a weird computer. Oh, is this the elevator he wanted me to go in? I should add the Pajama Sam 2 elevator music to my stream playlist. Please wait just a moment. There's currently a soldier in the vicinity. Huh? Now, Princess Peach. After leaving the elevator, head to the right. It is the room nearby with the green lamp. That's another yawn. I think we missed one. That's one. That's two. Alright. Okay. Please change here, quickly. The soldier's uniform should be in a locker. Hmm? Oh, is this the uniform? Am I supposed to wear this ugly thing? Yes, that is correct. Oof. I don't know about this. It's awfully tight. And it kind of smells a bit. Phew! Who knows how, but I got into it. I can barely breathe, though. Because she's lost a few inches. I bet I look perfect. Hey, Slacker, what part of do not leave your post don't you understand, huh? Hmm? What? Come again? Oh, are you on break? Well, fine, carry on. Excuse me, Sir Grotus? Yes, what is it? Speak. Well, it's about Princess Peach. What do you plan to do with her going forward? Hmm? Something is wrong with your voice, X-Naught. Perhaps I have a throat lozenge. No. Well, never mind. Oh, about Princess Peach? I have no interest in what that woman has to say. Just keep her locked in the room. But don't ever, ever treat her roughly. You understand? Tell the others as well. But, why in the world are we keeping here, then? That's none of your business. Don't forget your place, you impudent worm. Concentrate on getting the crystal stars. That's all I require of you. We X-Nauts need the legendary treasure to conquer the world. Don't forget it. Conquer the world? Legendary treasure? What are you blathering about now? Something is odd about you. No, nothing odd. So Roger or whatever, please excuse me. Oh, that was unnerving. All that stuff about conquering the world. Talk about creepy. I wonder if that has anything to do with collecting those crystal stars. Off with this thing. Phew! Good old pink dress. My favorite. Why would I ever wear anything different? Better get back quickly. Tech, you terrible machine. So your goal is to conquer the world, is it? Of course. After all, I was built for that purpose. Conquering the world? How could you? Princess Peach, allow me to ask you something. Do you like the world you live in? There are many problems in the world, many sorrows. Do you like such a world? Of course I do. Nobody likes everything about the world, but I love the good parts. There are many sorrows, sure, but there's also joy. Is that so? Tell me, will the crystal stars help you conquer the world? And what's this treasure? I am afraid I cannot answer. Answering those questions is prohibited by Sir Grotus. Well, but... Oh, never mind. I must at least inform Mario about this awful plan for world domination. Tech, let me use your communicator. I suppose I can allow that. Please use the communicator. So do you think Peach hunt and pecks, or do you think she learned to type when she was in school? Send it this instant. The message has been sent. Well then, Princess Peach, you have had a busy day. Go back to the room, please. Oh. Okay. So what was the question? I asked, do you think Peach hunt and pecks, or if she was taught how to type in school? Because in grade school, at least in early grade school, I resisted learning how to type in my computer class. By the end of grade school, my sister had forced me to learn how to type, so I would be better at typing going into high school. And I think my record is like 94 words per minute or something. Something like that. I know it's really high. Because I can type about as quickly as I can think. I will say, Dennis Hunson Pax. I'm going to call him out. She uses speech to text? Probably. That didn't exist in this game. So you don't type very fast. I type really fast. What do you mean? So 94 or was it over 100? I actually have to take the test again because it's been a while. But I type really fast. People have actually commented on the fact that I type really fast. Oh, I type as fast as I think. Shut up. Shut your mouth. That thing's humongous. Everybody hide now. Save yourselves. Who would have thought that fool Mario would be in Glitzville of all places? Did you say something, your rudeness? No, nothing at all, as far as you know. Hey, did you see those little bite-sized shrimps? What were those things? Those are some punies. One of them should know about the Crystal Star. They fear you, so they're all hiding. Let's find them all and force them to tell us about the Crystal Star. Yikes, this guy is big and bad. He's large and in charge. Be gone! You're one of them, aren't you? One of the evildoers. You want our Crystal Star. Ha! See? I knew it. This ugly thing knows where the Crystal Star is. Tell us. How rude! Ugly thing, how dare you, you wretched crone! I am the great puny elder. My heart, don't startle me like that. I'm too old for this stuff. Yes, Lord Bowser, you look as if you're just dying to say something. Nope, nothing. Let's move on, shall we? You, Elder Hag thing, where's the Crystal Star? And don't try pulling rank again. Your answer, not your age, will determine your fate. Hag thing, honestly. In any case, you're too late. The Crystal Star is gone. What? That's right, you rude thing. We gave it to a mustachioed man named Mardio. He said he was collecting the Crystal Stars to rescue some princess. Did he call her Princess Pinch? Yep, he was off to save that lucky lass. It's Mario, not Mardio, and it's not Princess Pinch. Her name is Princess Peach. Just senility is beside the point. Princess and the Crystal Stars must be connected. Mario's trying to get it all. Treasures, princesses. Does his greed never end? That jackal. Old Princess Peach and the Crystal Stars belong to me. To me! If I find him, I'm going to finish him off once and for all. I swear it. So now you must leave. I understand. If you must, you must. We won't delay you. I hope you succeed in finding the rest of the Crystal Stars. Good luck. Gonzalez, I want to tell you, Rockhawk ain't gonna fight dirty no more. I'm gonna hit the weights, take some vitamins, and win the title fair and square. And I'm never, ever gonna lose again. Remember, when life rocks you, rock back. Listen, G-Money, thanks for everything, man. You're the nicest dude I've ever met. If you ever need it, I've got your back. Me? I think I'm gonna chill here and improve my skills. King K is back, baby. And it's all thanks to you. You're my boy, Mario. Now that Grub was out of the picture, I'm going to take over running the Blitz Pit. If you ever decide to return to the ring, just come back. I'll keep your spot open. You have tons of fans, and they'd absolutely love it if you made a comeback. Anyway, think it over, okay? And travel safe. So, you can do the Glitz Pit again. There's no real reward for it other than getting the champion belt back and getting to refight Rockhawk. I don't think there's any difference in the fight. But, it is something you can do. But you can only really do it if you really want the champion belt back, because you don't get to keep it.
Sweet, another crystal star. That's 3, right? You better roll back to Rogueport, don't you think?
I'm gonna get some hot dogs. I'm just gonna buy 2. I do like me some hot dogs. How many star pieces do I have? 10. Okay. Guys, what's your favorite topping for a hot dog? Or toppings? I like to go mostly Chicago style. But really I'll just do relish, mustard, onions, and celery salt. That's what I like to do most of the time. Sometimes when I'm feeling like I deserve a treat, I go for a Seattle style hot dog, which the way I do it is onions or grilled onions when we happen to have some. Cream cheese and candied jalapenos. Dearest Mario, I have uncovered something terrible. These things, the X-Nauts, they're planning to take control of the world. It's to that end that they're seeking the crystal stars and trying to claim a legendary treasure. I still don't know what that treasure is, but you must hurry and gather the crystal stars. I will gather what information I can.
Those dudes want to rule the world? That would stink.
Oh my god, he's a cherry bomb. Well, I got my second piece of the marvelous compass at Plump Valley Village recently. Oh boy, I really got my hands dirty on that one, I'll tell you what. It's pretty wild, bro. Want to hear what happened? It's a long story. Plump Valley Village. Well, like I said, it's a really long story, but here goes. Once we made landfall on the Strudel continent, we made for Plump Belly Village. Once we got there, though, we immediately noticed that something was wrong. We learned from the mayor that the town was ruled by a giant snake named Hizza. He said the beast demanded he offer up his own daughter as a sacrifice, too. So, of course, being heroic, I offered myself up to go in her stead. Brave, huh? Now, the custom was for sacrifices to be dressed as brides, so I got all dolled up. It's one hot sacrifice, bro. I looked so good, I fooled our foes and got in Hizza's lair. Kind of rough fighting that gal, but I managed. Chiffon really chafes, bro. Or Chiffon really chafes, bro. I finally found Hizza, and the snake had a second head on its tail. Talk about scary. I fainted real quick, but when I came to, I managed to distract both heads. Reared up, fangs bare to attack, and at that moment I definitely lunged left. Escaping mouths smashed into one another, and he vanished in a cloud of smoke. Shining plate fell down on the spot where his body had been coiled. Yes, another compass piece. I set it and it pointed east to Circuit Break Island. Just as I was about to leave town, the mayor asked me to stay and marry his daughter. I thought about it. She was sort of cute, but we ended up sneaking off the next morning. I mean, I still have to say Princess Eclair from the Chestnut King. And when the Marvelous Compass activated this time, I heard somebody's voice. It was so beautiful, bro. I'm certain it was Princess Eclair's voice. My heart began to race. That's when I realized it. Princess Eclair? I think I... Oh, kind of zoned out there. So yeah, we set sail again after ditching town. Somehow we managed to get back here to Rogueport, and here I am. Hi, I guess. I'm Jerry. I'm a bomb from Plump Belly Village. Nice meeting you. Sorry I sound so down, but you would be too if you'd seen RogueSpyke bridal stunt show. He's so clumsy in heels. He's like a wobbly force of nature, falling down everywhere, knocking things over, tumbling into people. Now, I have an obligation to tag along and clear the area if Luigi so much as glances at a stiletto. Somebody has to be the herald of the coming wobble apocalypse. That's why I'm sticking close to this guy. Poor Luigi. Hang on, I'm gonna be doing a thing for a moment. There's one particular badge I want from him. That reminds me. Alright. So I got all the shine sprites, I guess. So the dude who sells the items there, his inventory changes every time this area is reloaded. Excuse me. I think that's how it works. Or maybe not. Does someone happen to remember how his inventory works? Because he has the Wario emblem badge. And I want the W emblem. It's called the W emblem, the Wario. Does anyone happen to know or remember how his inventory works? Okay, so it does work how I thought it does. Sound peachy. Hey, I don't need that. Alright. I want the W emblem, please. It doesn't actually help me beat the game, but I want it. Alright guys, we're gonna be here for a little bit. The emblem is pretty expensive, but I'm pretty confident I have enough money to get it. Give me the emblem. Yes, I know what that is. Alright, well. Let's find something to talk about while I do this. Everyone been playing some interesting slash good games. It's pretty much been the same old for me. Other than getting my 3DS fixed, of course. But not really fixed, it's more like it's just usable. Oh, wait a minute, does his inventory change based on chapter? Interesting is debatable, good, not really. Oof. Oh, it's more expensive in the remake. That's interesting. Ah, okay. So I actually don't need to reload too much, I just need to go 2 screens away. So I can just go to the east side of town and save a little bit on loading. Yeah, I was just reading that as you sent that. Played through Kane and Lynch Dog Days 2, yes, or Kane and Lynch 2 Dog Days yesterday. This isn't 2 screens though. Oh, this will be the screen. Since we're still technically in Rogue Port. I suppose the method I was doing was technically faster. At some point, I'd like to look at what the differences between this and the remake, and the original are. Also on here. F5. I wonder if they changed how the lottery works. I'll explain the lottery in a moment. Let me check Charleston's inventory and then I'll go down a screen. Excuse me, or left a screen. Screen. Blech. I can speak. There it is. There we go. I always liked Wario. He is kind of like the gross member of the Mario series, but like, he's endearing in a weird way. So, this. The lottery board. So, in the original, I don't know if they changed this for the remake, this Happy Lottery is literally a scam. The lottery, your chance of winning is not a chance of winning. You do not have a 25% chance of winning, or a 10% chance, or a 5% chance. You either win or you lose, depending on how many days in a row, real-time days in a row, you have checked. In order to get the final reward, which is a badge. You need to check the Happy Lottery, I believe, over 100 days in a row. It's so stupid. I hope they changed it. Now, I think it's just a duplicate badge, so you don't need to complete the badge list. But still. I'm gonna go up to the badge shop real quick. Badge shop. Hope they make it worse. 200 days. What if I... Ooh. I don't want to spend that much at the moment. Fuck you, Luigi. I understood that reference. Alright. Well, we finished a chapter and we have a little bit of extra time. I'm actually going to do the side stuff I was going to do off-stream, on-stream. Let me just start the next chapter, though. Let's kick that off. So let's see, how far are we in the logs? 7 out of 134. Cool. 32 out of 86. Cool. Alright. Give me that. I wonder when the earliest we can start doing the Pit of 100 Trials is, because it's worth doing part way through the game, at least part of it, because that is how you are able to increase the amount of items you can carry. I still love this. All the party members come out. Also, I'm thinking the next time I get paid by Twitch, whenever that is, I'm gonna get the remaining cables I want to get for stuff. So that would be Genesis, Wii U, and PS3. I could stream for my NES or Saturn. However, there's not really anything I want to show. Saturn games aren't very pleasing to look at, and I'm actually kind of worried they're going to fuck up the bitrate. And I don't really have any NES games physically that I can't just stream from my Switch. The other problem is with my NES is I'm using a I'm using an unofficial composite cable, because the really old so you guys know what a composite cable is, right? It's got the yellow, red, and white cables. It's the three parts of a cable. Yellow is video, white and red are audio. The older composite cables did not have red and white. It was only one of them. I think it was red. It may have been white, I'm not sure. But it only had one audio cable. So what I have is a custom composite cable that was sold years later, which splits the audio cable into two. So you still get the red and white. However, it's basically just doubling a mono sound system. Now, that's all fine and dandy. However, the picture quality is not the greatest. NES games on Switch, even on 3DS, look a lot cleaner. So, while I would love to be able to stream NES games natively, I don't think I'm going to do that. Like I said, there's not much that I have that I can't stream otherwise, or on other things. Because what I don't have on Switch, I can stream from my NES Classic. Lol, whatever, Grandma, there's no such thing. Shut up.
Hey, that shows when the fourth crystal star is. Guess I'll have to show this to that Franklin guy. But first we better tell him what Princess Peach's email said, right?
Oh, yeah.
Ow. You don't like my Yoshi voice? Huh? Is that it? I want to make sure I do it every time now. What? That group that kidnapped Princess Peach is bent on total world conquest.
Uh-huh, you got that right. That's why those jerks need that legendary treasure.
This doesn't bode well. The situation has gotten far more serious than I thought. Can't do it, I hope you pull your thrusty. I have water. Let me bring you up to speed. I've been researching just what this treasure could be. One book I came across held to what I thought was a preposterous theory. This book claimed that the treasure was, in actuality, the Great Cataclysm. The very cataclysm that, 1,000 years ago, sank that town underground.
So these jerks think the power of that cataclysm will help them rule the world?
I can't say for sure what they will do or why, but we must consider the possibility. Now that things have come to this, we mustn't let them get near the legendary treasure. That's all that matters. So if they do get it, once again, this town, no, the entire world could be destroyed.
Then out with it, Professor. We gotta find that next crystal star, super quick.
According to the map, it appears the next crystal star is in Twilight Town.
Twilight Town?
To tell you the truth, I don't know much about the place myself, only rumors. I have heard that, as the name implies, it's perpetually dim and eerie. Wait just a moment. Ah! There appears to be a pipe to Twilight Town somewhere here in Rogueport. I do believe it's somewhere underneath the west part of town. Yes, definitely. If you get stuck for any reason, just come back here and see me again, okay?
Under the ground in the west part of the town? Check. Gotcha, Professor. Come on, Gonzalez. Let's go. Time to break out.
Before we do that, oop. Dear Mario and Koops, I hope you two are doing okay. I have to admit, with Koops gone, I haven't been doing very well. I get lonely and I go into Koops' house and I smell that Koop smell. It's just your cologne or whatever, but it makes me so sad. Lately, the place is starting to smell more like your dad, Koopley. He has his own smell and it's weird. I think maybe it's the smell of Hooktail's god. It's disgusting. Now I gross myself out. Oh, and since he's gonna be my dad too someday, I better get used to that smell, huh? Oh, what am I writing? I'm so embarrassed. But I'm saying this anyway. Hee hee hee. Love, Koopy Koo. Rogueport today. Old Toad settles in. It's come to light that after settling into life at our inn, Toadsworth has often been spotted in the company of Zest T. The notoriously finicky Zest T surprised all when she was heard saying, "What's wrong with spending time with my little total toes?" The possibility such a comment opens has our eyes and ears glued to the situation. Shop reporter, go. Our focus of attention this week, Pungent's Great Tree Shop. Pungent's easygoing management philosophy is, money and customers are fickle, so easy come, easy go, you know. He fully understands why his shop isn't busier, too. We're well hidden, but like any good treasure, we're worth looking for. He even has a special offer for RDM readers. For the next 15 minutes, I'll give you double shop points. Cooking for rookies. Today's yummy recipe, spicy soup. Steep a fire flower in hot water and, presto, you're done. The perfect first meal for kids to cook. Editor's note, we've been working all night to bring you this edition of RDM. Looking forward to more hot news in issue 3, coming soon. Got anything new for me? Smash, power punch. Oh, Yoshi. Nozzles, enemies on the ceiling. Alright, I'll read those off stream. So I never practiced the action commands for Yoshi Kid. Or I guess I can call him Sorrow. I don't know if Sorrow's still in chat, but I hope she didn't mind that I hope she doesn't mind that I named a male character after her. Oh, that's some odd timing. Alright. Alright. So doing the side stuff is worth it because you get a lot of money, and that's also how you get the hidden party member. Let's see, what do we got? Life mushroom. Get enough there in years, so I want me some insurance. A life mushroom. I'm in no big hurry, but sometime before my time comes, so it'd be nice. This may be in the Great Tree in Bogly Woods. So last time I did this stuff off stream. Also, we're probably gonna do this stuff, and I might end a little early because I'm getting pretty hungry. That's not where I meant to go. So this might be a short Paper Mario stream. But this might work out a little better because we might actually be able to do the entire next chapter in one go. In fact, this might be a good thing to do because of that. I don't know, maybe next week I might start a little early. I haven't decided. Why even bother giving me a pipe to Glitzville? Like, it's not that... Why even bother? I guess it is a shortcut, but like, why even bother? It's already connected directly to Rogueport. So I think I still have a live stream on me. Do I still have a live stream? Wait, you're that gent that said you'd help me out, right? I'm counting on you. Get a nod in here, so I'd feel safer if I had a life mushroom around. Oh, glory. You got one. A life mushroom. Lovely. Thank you, Mardio. You made it before I actually needed it. Phew. Here, take this reward. A life mushroom is like health insurance. I'll live a long life now, for certain. Girl, how close were you to dying? Yeah, there was a weird thing about Thousand Year Door being one of those Nintendo games, and especially a mainline Mario game, that just casually talks about death here and there. Nintendo usually tries to avoid that subject in a lot of their games, especially the more family-friendly ones. But like, Thousand Year Door is like the one Mario game that is just incredibly casual about that. I mean, aside from Super Mario Bros. DS, or New Super Mario Bros. DS, where you just fucking kill Bowser twice. That was weird. Pianta Parlor is now having its grand opening event. Whee! Whoever takes this request gets a token of appreciation from Lala, the cute kitty boo. That's me. We're waiting on Rogueport's west side, so please come quickly. I mean, there are other Nintendo games that casually talk about death. The entire Xenoblade series is basically all about death. Especially Xenoblade 3. Like, holy shit, it goes some places. There's Eternal Darkness, but I don't know if that really counts because that's an M-rated game already. So, like, of course it's going to be talking about death. And then there's Pikmin. I actually would argue that Pikmin is probably the darkest Nintendo series outside of Xenoblade, simply because the game is so casual about talking about corpses and killing things. The whole series is incredibly casual about that. Hi, hello there, Mario. Welcome to the parlor. Oh, you took all my trouble. That is so super. Well, okay, here's your token of appreciation. Hehe, don't tell anybody. Hey, what's the matter? You look disappointed. 10 Pianta tokens of appreciation are way better than just one. So go on, enjoy the parlor. Play and win. Alright. Let's go gambling. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. I found out that the guy who makes those videos is yet another person animating from either a DSi or a 3DS with Flipnote. I don't remember the name of the other guy who does it. I think the other guy's French? Not sure. But there's a famous artist, or a famous animator who animates from Flipnote 3D, or Flipnote Studio 3D, and I never remember how to pronounce his name because it's a lot of consonants. But he's pretty cool. I don't think he's a furry technically, but he does do furry commissions. And he's mentioned that furry clients are way more polite and upfront with their payments than non-furry clients. KK Flipnote? Yes, that's him. I guess KK would be his name. His name on Twitter is not KK Flipnote from what I remember, or at least it was, maybe it wasn't on Facebook. It was his actual like username, which is a lot longer. But KK, I guess, is a good way to remember him. I need you to say my dad. I'll be waiting at the entrance to the Pit of 100 Trials. Wait. Let me look up something here. And check how far this goes. What floor is he on? You go to the 18th floor. Alright, so the item that we want that gives you 20 or that like doubles your inventory, it's a strange sack, but that's on 450. Okay. Interesting. It's KK Flipnote on Twitter? Alright. Well, I guess we're doing the Pit of 100 trials, so maybe we will go a little late. Let's do this side stuff. Yeah, so the item I want to get from the Pit of 100 trials, we're not going to get right now because we have to go to floor 50 for that, and we're going to wait on that. However, apparently there is an extra boss. After beating the boss of the Pit of 100 trials. I don't want to spoil it. I looked it up because I didn't care, but I won't spoil it for you guys. Especially since we have at least one person in chat who may still be in chat who doesn't want to know new stuff. But they did add an extra boss at the Pit of 100 trials, so I do actually have a reason to replay it. There's a reward for the Pit of 100 trials in every 10 floors. I think getting through the first 20 or 30 isn't all that bad. Oh. Hello, I didn't know that was there. Wait a minute. Wait, can you actually fight Prince Mush in this version? Holy shit. You took on my trouble? Oh, thank the stars, this is just terrible. My dad went into the Pit 100 trials and he never came out. He lost his job and said the only way to support us was the Pit's treasure. But I don't need treasure, I just want my dad back. Please help him. You know, they could totally make a roguelike mode based on the Pit of 100 trials. Yeah, it actually would have been pretty cool. Like an extra mode after beating the game. That's a Gloomba. It likes dark, damp places. Max HP is 7, attack is 3, and defense is 0. It's stronger than a normal Goomba, so be careful. It's not a healthy color for a Goomba, but it doesn't mean it's sick or anything. So don't show any mercy. That's winning it. I'll be taking that. Okay, that only deals 2 damage. I don't know why I thought it would do anything different. Oh, dull bones. Alright. A fuzzy. Hey, what's up? I'm a mover. I know a few things about getting through this dungeon. For a few coins, I can move you where you want to go. Where do you want to go? I want to do this legit. Got him. So we have to get to floor 18. Another mover, huh? Yeah, come to think of it, maybe these are randomized. Sleep and Stomp, I already have that. What you got for me? Fighters? It's a Paragloomba. It's a Gloomba with wings. Max HP is 7, attack is 3, and defense is 0. It's like a stronger version of a Paragoomba, and maybe that's all there is to it. What if living down here ever makes its wings moldy? Yuck. Too gross to even think about. Black. Shit. It was man. Still gone. Oh boy. You need to get to floor 18 in order to finish this thing. I'm just in the side content that I was going to do off stream. All right. I'm good. A pokey. I'm just gonna do this right now. Gib. Gib coin. Need coin. Gib. So far is this 13. 5 more to go. Get. Oh, look, a piter. Got him. Wow, single star point. Yay. Hooray. Just one. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. 3 more. Paraglumba again, huh? Alright. Well, screwed that up. should be floor 17, I believe. It's just another cleft. I almost screwed that up. Yep, so the next floor is the last one. At least for this. Trouble. Here he is. So yeah, I'll keep going for the remainder of the troubles for this chapter. At least that we've unlocked, and then I'm going to end. Because I'm hungry. Stretch. Oh dear. Oh. I think the VOD's been lost to the void, or at least the Twitch VOD has been lost to the void, but I remember one of the times Nula was in chat. They redeemed Stretch, so I stretched, and there was a very loud crack when I did it. God, I wish someone had clipped that. I didn't check the VOD afterwards, so I don't know what that sounded like to you guys, but my mic did pick it up. Because everyone commented on it. It's beating up me lying on the ground. Huh? What? Who are you? Ah. Oh, did you come here just to save me? Really? Pine T Jr. did? Wow. In that case, I have to get back to him alive. Show me the way out. Okay, let's go. Next one should be the last for this. Then we can get out of here. Hey, the exit! Okay, Pine T Jr., I'm on my way home. Fire drive. Wait, what did that say? FP, 5 FP. It assaults all ground enemies, ignoring their defense, and also burns them. Holy shit. That essentially replaces Piercing Blow and Quake Hammer. I forgot that badge was that good. My dad's back. So I need to talk to some people and see if I can get that boomer shooter redeem working. Sorry for troubling you. I guess health and family really are the most important things, you know? I'll look for new work. I've got to be stronger, my dear son. Thank you so much. I'll give you my treasure as a reward. It's really important to me, but nothing's more important than my dad, so here. A silver card. Now, if you'll excuse us, and really, thank you so very much. Alright. I suppose I could have just walked over there normally. Let me shine swords, so I have 3. Okay. So I can actually, level up Flurry. Finally. God, this game is so pretty. Games like this and Hi-Fi Rush are why I firmly believe that, stylized graphics will always be better than realistic. Speaking of Hi-Fi Rush, I am going to replay it at some point, and I will stream that replay. Because I do want to play it again. It is such a phenomenal game. Yeah, well, never heard that one before. Listen, I make the mistake of reading Facebook comments, okay? So I see some of the dumbest motherfuckers on the internet talk about how much they want realistic games and nothing but realistic games. So, listen. Realism should be more a spice. I mean, you can have realism and still have some stylization. Just look at the more recent Final Fantasies. As much as I wish they were a little more stylized, they are still stylized enough. And that's not to say realistic games even look bad, because like, Horizon Zero Dawn, as much as meh as the game is for me, it is a very pretty game. So is The Witcher 3. But it's also because of the use of color. Because the color pops out. They're so colorful for being realistic. They do age poorly? Yeah, realistic games do typically age poorly. Help wanted. I need some cleaning done. Motivated workers only. Please meet me in the promoter's room in the Glitz Pit in Glitzville. Jolene's shovel. So Left 4 Dead 2. So all that looks good now. Yeah, I actually, when we streamed Left 4 Dead 2, I never mentioned anything, but it does actually look better than you'd think for a game that old. Oh no, a game is representative of the time it was made, whatever shall we do? Well hey, there's nothing wrong with a game aging poorly with looks. It's just a thing that happens, but stylized games tend to be more timeless. That's all we're really talking about. So while I'm here, I'm going to drop off some of the items I got from the Pit 100 trials. I'll have to go through that stuff at some point. I suddenly really want a hot dog. Now, I've never gotten a hot dog from a street vendor before. So, like, I really wonder if that's going to be any different or any better than the hot dogs I would normally get or make. Also, I have been told I need to try a Costco hot dog. Now, I've had hot dogs from restaurants like Portillo's and Skyway Doghouse and other Chicago places. So, like, I've had really good hot dogs, and I am curious how a Costco hot dog stacks up to them. Because people have told me that I gotta try a Costco hot dog. Like always thinking about wieners. Yeah, pretty much. You're the ex-champ, right? Yeah, the Great Gonzalez. I don't know if you know this, but Miss Jolene is the fight promoter now. You have business with her. I don't know in the hallway to the promoter's office, okay? Oh, are you planning your comeback? 'Cause that would be so awesome. Yeah, can you fight Prince Mush? Let's go lately from Costco. Been loving the big bag of baked pea snacks. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of peas. Oh, it's you. You wanna fight again? That's great. Hey, go right on in, okay? Our new promoter, Miss Jolene, is right inside. Can you shop at Costco without a membership? Yes, yes. Who is it? It's customary to knock before entering. Nope, you need one? Okay. Oh, why, it's Great Gonzalez. It's been too long. How have you been? I must tell you, we've seen a big drop-off in attendance since you returned the belt. I was a touch worried. Our financials didn't look too good for a while, but... Luckily, Hawk made a dramatic comeback and is reigning supreme again. Yes, it's been a whirlwind of activity every day since I became a promoter. Wait just a moment. Are you back to fight? Great Gonzalez's return? You must be, right? Yes, yes, you must be. Come on, tell me it's true. What? You want to unretire and battle again? Uh-huh. Oh, isn't it this day would come? I'll just find your old registration so we can... Huh? Ooh, ouch. I'm so sorry. All of our records of you seem to be gone. So our only option, sadly, is to start you in the minor leagues again. Sorry. Sorry, but rules are rules. We can't bend them even for our next champ. Let's go ahead and put you on as a minor league fighter again, then. If you try, they beat you up. You can share one in a sense. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been to Costco. I've been to Sam's Club, but not Costco. When you want to fight, you know the deal. Use the locker room communicator. I will not be going over the arena rules again, of course. Bye for now. You accepted that request? Well, fantastic. Let's get down to business. To defeat the Huns. I need you to clear out the garbage in the storeroom. I can't get anywhere near it. I have a problem with garbage. I don't talk about it. Just put it somewhere I can't see it, alright? Same thing, really? Yeah, we used to have a, I forgot about this. Yes, thank you for remarking that they stink, game. I really appreciate that. They're pretty much the same layout. Well, I remember Sam's Club, but it's been... God, I was still a child when we went to Sam's Club last. Like, that was a long, long time ago. I don't have a Costco around here. I don't know if there's a Costco in Chicago. I genuinely don't. I definitely want to try a Costco hot dog. You guys know me and food. Like, there's very little I won't try. You smell terrible. Oh no, you don't still have that garbage on you, do you? You have to take that stuff far away from here. I can't stand it. I know of a Goomba named Goomfree in Rogueport that buys stuff like that. Already gotten in touch with him, so just get that trash out of here. I have several questions. Something like a bit in Chicago? Really? It's odd. I don't think I've ever seen one. I mean, I haven't been to all of Chicago. There are parts of the city I've literally never been to. I love how they changed the song for this area. It was so repetitive in the original. Which one of these guys is Goomfree? Oh, Spike, and you just love to drive around and sightsee. How'd you miss it? Listen, I don't, but I used to go on a lot of road trips as a kid. Chicago has a subway, so I don't really need to drive, though. Granted, not as good as like Japan. Or as good as like the UK or New York, I guess, because they have pretty big subways. Though, subway doesn't cover all the city. Yeah, I spoke to Jillian. Who was it that she wanted taken care of? Who? What, you say? Well, fine, let's get it done. So what are we doing here? You know, it just dawned on me how many sweaty trunks I picked up. I guess we're done with this one. Man, I have never had a job this stinky. Make sure you get duress pay for this, man. Yes, I appreciate the game hammering it home just how badly these wrestler trunks stink. Thank you very much for that knowledge. That was definitely necessary for this quest. Also, we're not going to be streaming this game for that long. Certainly not as long as Skies of Arcadia. This is a much shorter game. So I actually get to start thinking about what my next RPG is going to be. And I think I know what it's going to be. Subways are usually beneath cities. Bad value for money. 2 worlds. Now, I'm thinking our next RPG is going to be Radiata Stories, because that's something that I've been meaning to finish for a very long time. And it is an obscure game that I think more people should play. It's also really cool because it's a JRPG where you're not playing as a chosen one, you're playing as a complete loser who only got to join the Knights because his dad is famous. Like, it breaks a lot of JRPG tropes, which is especially surprising given its age. You cleared it all up. Well, here's your reward. You have my gratitude. Only 30? Guess we won't begin to smell out of that room anytime soon. Alright. What is Princess and Conquest? Listen, man. I'm not familiar with that one. Is that like a magical girl version of Command and Conquer? I kind of want that now that I've said that as a joke. Like, I actually kind of want that. So best you don't on Twitch. Lizard Man, is that a naughty game? Maybe it's something I can... maybe I won't say that, actually. Also very good in gameplay, spicy game. I will say I have considered streaming on another site for the good but horny games. But I don't think I'm gonna commit to that. I know you really shouldn't put all your eggs in one basket, but like as of right now, I'm already managing a lot of sites, and I'm already bad at managing my time, so I don't want to manage any further. Or manage any more than I have to. Repent, sinner. I am a Satanist. I love sin. You only live once. Go sin. Heartful cake recipe. I want to make a heartful cake, but forgot the recipe for Mario's sake. Am I a god or something? Let's keep my shop open, so can you find the recipe I'm hoping? I first learned the recipe from Toast Tea. Yes, over in Petalburg, you see. Please meet me in the Charmer's hut, beneath Rogueport. Hurry, hut. Alright, so that's one of the spots underneath Rogueport. I think it's the only one I can get to at the moment. Wait until Princess Maker 2 Regeneration comes. Oh, you're a sinner? Where did you hide the bodies? You'll never get that information out of me. No one will ever know. Don't ever find them. That was the wrong pipe. In my opinion, Volcano Princess does it better and at least has LGBT plus stuff. You know, there is a musician that my other girlfriend introduced me to named Ken Ashcorp, who started streaming as a VTuber, which is the least surprising development I've ever seen. And he was actually streaming that game, but I wasn't paying attention to the gameplay. I really must know how to bake a yummy, tasty, heartful cake. In a house by a gate, you must go to ask Petalburg's Toast Tea all she knows. Okay. Female toad in Petalburg. That's what she said. More or less like Princess Maker, but more modernized. I never played Princess Maker, so I don't actually know what that is. I've heard the name. I have definitely heard the name before. I'm not sure where. If it came to Switch, I probably saw the name a couple times. I don't know. There's an old PC game where you raise the girl. I remember Volcano Princess's gameplay now. Because in that game, you're also raising the girl, except she's a princess. Well, I guess it would already be a princess if it's Princess Maker. And the other similar games I can think of are Chinese Parents and Growing Up. I don't like the sound of the name Chinese Parents, but I'm assuming it's not a bad thing. Growing Up was something I think you mentioned you were playing recently. It's only a casual game with lots of RNG events.
Huh?
Out of context, a game called Chinese Parents sounds a little sus, but I guess it depends on the context. I don't know, who knows? Maybe it's actually made by an Asian person. Because, like, I know there was a graphic novel that my brother was assigned in grade school that was written by a Chinese man, and the book was banned for a racist depiction of a Chinese character that was the main guy, the real-life author's cousin that he depicted in the book. It's kind of an interesting situation. I don't remember the name of the book. I don't even know if my brother still has it. But it's sort of an autobiographical, semi-autobiographical graphic novel. And the cousin, the Chinese cousin, was depicted as a racial stereotype for whatever reason. I think there was a point to it, and the book got banned for that. Yeah, mainly growing up as a kid to Chinese parents. I kind of figured. One of my friends in grade school was Chinese, but I unfortunately lost contact with him. We were good friends. He came to my house a few times. It was part of my little friend group I was in. It was me and 3 other people. Gadget was actually one of the people who was part of that friend group from grade school. He showed up for my my Soul Warframe stream last year. I haven't seen him in chat in a while, so I hope he's doing okay. I noticed he was active in the Discord recently. I keep meaning to reach out to him and I keep forgetting. And we all do that after stream. Yes, hello, I'm Toast Tea. Did you need something? What? You want me to make a heartful cake? Who asked you to? Merle? Merle? Let's see, I know you need cake mix and ruin powder. Hehehe, I wonder who Merle is making it for this time. The fuck do I get ruin powder? That's the book I'm thinking of. It was American-born Chinese, which was a very good graphic novel. Okay. Yeah, that probably is the one I'm thinking of. I never read it. I probably should. I have Mouse on my bookshelf that I've been meaning to read. I actually have a couple graphic novels I've been meaning to read, because I have the first Black Sad graphic novel that I've been wanting to read for a while. I have been trying to make time for reading, and I just haven't been doing it, unfortunately. What's the end game? I'll have a look later. We're not going to be here for much longer. I guess we're going to go for the normal time anyways, roughly. So, did you find the recipe for heartful cake for little old me? Ah, I remember now. That's right, of course. Wow. Oh no, what shall I do? I have no cake mix. Boo-hoo. I can't leave my shop here. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I hate to ask, but could you please bring me some cake mix? I'm on my knees. I know where we get that. We get that from Pianta Parlor. Oh, also, a long while ago, last summer, when I started playing the Donkey Kong Country games, I promised I was going to play through the whole series. The Trilogy 64 and then Returns and Tropical Freeze. I have not forgotten that. What would you guys prefer? Would you prefer I stream Returns on Wii? And then move on to Tropical Freeze? Or do you guys mind if I wait until the remaster is out? Which I think comes out next year. Personally, I actually would rather stream the Wii version, because I don't think I want to wait that long. Because I have the Wii version, I can stream it at any point. And I have Tropical Freeze, I can stream that at any point. Might as well do Wii. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Comes out in January. Like, if it was late this year and could wait. Well, if it's January, that's pretty close to late this year, but... Yeah, if I'm gonna do... Hello? If I'm gonna do it this year... I'll probably wait until I have the Wii U cables that I need. I just need a... What is it? I just need the power cable. Spare power cable. I don't know what I'm gonna do about the gamepad charging dock, though. So, my brother and I made a very bad mistake with the Wii U. We left the gamepad charging all the time, so it doesn't hold a charge anymore. It lasts like maybe 10 minutes. It's completely dead. We could try replacing the battery, but we hardly use the Wii U as it is, so we're just gonna probably just use it while it's plugged in. Or not use it at all if we can avoid it. It's not like we really use the Wii U anymore. There's like very few Wii U games we even play. We use the Wii U mostly to play Wii games. Now, if I'm playing a Wii game, I don't have to worry about the gamepad, because it's not even going to be on. I probably should be reading this. As to make a heartful cake, mix room powder well to make the cake mix properly bake. I'm going to make it tonight, and it will be out of sight. Then I'll charm someone right. Thanks so much to you, dear. Here's your reward. Here. 30 coins, woo! Solve the trouble, yay. Let's see what others you want to do. I got a lot. Keep in mind, Lizard Man, my backlog is also what I'm streaming. Thing is, I don't stick strictly to the backlog like, say, Seika does. I will be replaying games on stream, including games I've already streamed. It's just not going to be a frequent occurrence. Alright, I think there's like 1 or 2 troubles left. And then I can eat. Just one. Food I want. I have a bad craving for a certain food item. Could you fetch it for me? Please meet me in Petalburg. Bulb. That would be the bulb thing. Whatever it's called. Bulborb. Because I did have that list of games picked out that I want to stream, but I did say that I wasn't going to strictly stick to it. If I get something that I want to stream before I finish all of them, I am going to just stream that instead. Like what we're doing next week with Little Kitty Big City. Also, it is now very cold in here, so I'm gonna set my AC to cool, or fan. Which I probably should anyways, because it's supposed to get a little lighter tonight. What am I doing? I'm in the wrong part of the sewers. Well, looks like Sorrow got those in your door. I should really turn those notifications off. When I'm streaming, at least. Shit. The sound is very peaceful. Yes, and that's why there's so many flowers. that not Wolver? Was there a bomb around here? Oh, there's another, oh, there's two of them. Okay. Hello and good day to you. I am Bulbler. You came here after hearing of my request, right? Ah, I'm so happy. I would like to ask you to bring me a hot dog. Yes, a hot dog is what I desire. It is said to be spicy, but I've never experienced spiciness in all my life. Some say they are sold in Glitzville. Please get one for me if you can. What a coincidence. Oh, so this is a hot dog. I'm going to go ahead, right ahead and try it. Oh, hot, hot, hot. So this is spicy. Oh, the spiciness is quite interesting. Makes me crave more of it. I'm terribly sorry, but could you get me one more hot dog, please? I must have one. I would appreciate it. What a coincidence. Oh, I'm so happy to be able to eat another hot dog. I've dreamed of this. I should devour it immediately. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, hot, hot, hot. Spicy, spicy, hotness. Now this is spicy. Oh my, that was positively delicious. Good gracious, I'm sweating with pleasure. Rather surprised that it was spicy rather than just spicy. By the way, I know this is rather rude, but I love to chase that with a sweet. Sweets are the spice of life. That's my new theory I've just now coined. Would you make me cook some cake mix, please? I really want a piece of mousse cake. What a coincidence! Oh, mousse cake. Can't wait to eat it, so I won't. Oh, no. No. Ooh, sweet. Good gracious, I am quite satisfied now. I feel like I've been demanded. Maybe I just wanted to be spoiled by others. Maybe I was so selfish because... Well, because it's such a peaceful place. I crave peace, love, and food. Mood. I'm sure that's it. Anyway, let me show my gratitude. Red bouquet. Oh, that's just 1 HP. I've been growing these dried bouquets lately. If you want more, just bring me another hot dog. You'll always be welcome here. Thank you so much. It's probably used in cooking. Alright, I'm gonna buy some badges and then I'll end stream. God, I fucking love this game. I need to replay RPGs more, but like, they take so long. I would be more willing to start replaying RPGs every now and then if I wasn't playing through such a long series like Yakuza. Alright, I think that's all the troubles, so I'm just gonna go up here. Because I still got a ways to go with the Yakuza series. It's a good series. I'm gonna take Ice Smash. And I'll take Shrink Stop. You got through 2, we're getting there. Yeah, I got through 2. Just 2 so far. I'll have to go through my items next time I play. I'll probably do a little bit of stuff off stream to see what else I can do. Until I clear out the logs and whatnot. But that'll be it for stream. Thank you all for tuning in. I fucking love this game. So, I won't be streaming tomorrow. Excuse me. I won't be streaming Friday either, but tomorrow in the Discord I will be playing Deep Rock with the boys. We'll be doing an open call in general chat, or a general call, so anyone will be able to watch. or anyone will be able to join the call. Feel free to hang out if you want. Whoever is playing with me, I might ask one of them to stream it if they can. I can stream the game myself, but there will be no audio. And that's kind of annoying. I have tried so many different ways of getting audio to work, and it just will not work. Which is unfortunate. I don't know if it's because of my capture card. I don't know if it's because I'm using the Linux client. I'm confident it's probably the Linux client. But I don't know for sure. I can't do it. But Saturday, I will be back streaming. We'll be doing The Legend of Zelda 4 Swords, which I'm really looking forward to because I never got to play it as a kid. And then Sunday will be The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, so it's back-to-back Zelda. In the meantime, I'm going to find us a lovely bean to raid. You guys enjoy the music while I do that? Yeah, let's raid Kohai. Y'all know Kohai by now. He's a good friend of mine. So, you laugh, you lose stream. It looks like he's with Raz. It's one of his friends. I like how he specifies no TF2 memes because someone, aka me, sent them one too many times. Incredible. Anyways, that's it for me. So I will see you all in the Discord on Thursday. And on stream on Saturday. If you want to hang out after stream, I have a Discord. If you want to keep up with my bullshit and other updates, I have a Twitter and a Blue Sky. And if you ever miss a stream, I have a VOD channel on YouTube. If you want to join in on the raid, our raid message is going to be Dapper Dragon Raid. Just copy that raid message. As long as you copy, you can use whatever emotes you want. As long as you copy the raid message, that's all I care about. I will see you all technically on Saturday, I guess. You all have a good evening and good night. Alright, time for that raid to go through. Bye. This game is so good. This is like peak Nintendo right here. Absolute peak. Okay, there it is. Bye. See ya. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.